Hey everybody, welcome to day 39 of my mental health journey. For those of you who aren't aware, I basically document my day-to-day ups and downs with mental illness, I guess you would call it, mainly anxiety, just with the hope of connecting with folks who might be going through similar stuff, as well as using this as a platform to connect with other people for whom I can't speak so they can share their stories and hopefully connect with more people in the process. So today I just want to talk about something that kind of resonated with me yesterday, and that's just the importance of hanging out with people that aren't only your age. So yesterday I had the pleasure of playing some golf. I played 18 holes with my dad and my uncle, who I hadn't seen in a really long time, and it was just us three. And it was really nice because I've been playing some golf recently, but it's mostly just been with my friends and whatnot. And I just feel like you get such a different perspective when you're hanging out with, people that are older than you, especially like two very intelligent people who, they know that I'm like job hunting and everything. And I've had a couple ups and downs recently, and they're just super supportive, and they bring a certain amount of experience that I don't have because I haven't been on this planet that long, where they can kind of give you some assurance like things are going to work out. Like, the only thing that is for certain is that everything kind of changes with time. So this situation that you're going through right now, like that's going to change as well. And sometimes like I lose sight of that, I guess, just because I haven't been on this planet that long. So everything seems like, right here and now is going to be how it will be forever, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes I get into that little like panic mode, or not necessarily panic, but just like I start feeling kind of low and my baseline is like lower than it should be. So when I speak with people that are, older than me, that have been through ups and downs that, I'm going through now, that wisdom that they can impart on you is incredibly important. And it gave me a sense of like inner peace, I guess. I'm just out here in nature with these two smart guys who, I love them to death and everything. And I felt like they know what I'm going through because they've been through it too. And, I have a lot of friends that are very close to me, but all of them have jobs right now, except for one of my friends who like lost his job and then he got a new one. So they don't really know what I'm going through in that same like way, except for one of them. But he's no longer in that situation, and it was just kind of like I don't know, like it's just good to talk to people that aren't like always around you too, just because like you want to have like a varied like ideas about life, not just like somebody who's older than you versus people that are your age, but also just speaking with people that come from different backgrounds too. They could be the same age as you, but they come from a different country, or they were raised in like a different type of household. Maybe they were more liberal, more conservative. Like you can still learn from all those people just because they've lived different experiences that maybe you haven't, or you're going through something that they've already dealt with, and like they can put you up on game. So I see it a lot with like I watch a lot of like interviews and stuff, like music interviews, rap music especially, but you'll see these people that are like successful in like rap music and whatnot, and a lot of times they'll be like, yeah, I didn't even really hang out with people that were my age. Like, I was always trying to hang out with like the OGs and everything. And like, I don't like that either, because I think that you should absolutely hang out with people your age. But the important part about that was that, it's not lame to hang out with people that are older than you. In a lot of ways, it's amazing. I was laughing my ass off yesterday. I left, the golf round feeling like a lot better about myself and just more confident moving forward in the future. And like I feel a lot more confident now than I did like 2 months ago, but it's still like an everyday thing, trying to get myself galvanized to hit the ground running. And when I have conversations like that, especially with people that I know for a fact have been through what I'm going through, it just kind of like reminds me like I'm not the only person going through this stuff. Sometimes I have this strange idea that like everything that I'm going through is like unique to me, even though like we were at like 23 or 22% unemployment rate in this country like a couple months ago. So like obviously I'm not the only person going through it, but sometimes like and I've probably alluded to it in other videos, but I just kind of I don't know, I just get into like a hole. I just start thinking like nobody can relate to me, or like nobody knows what I'm going through, but like I'm not really talking about it. So it's like the self-fulfilling prophecy of just feeling like shit and not really asking for help, even though I could use it, or just somebody to talk to. It doesn't necessarily have to be help. Like I've felt a lot better just networking with people, or like talking to people about what I'm going through, and through this, or just like, in-person conversations. But a lot of those conversations have been with folks that are older than I am. And, I'd be in a lot different of a situation right now mentally if, I hadn't decided like, look, I can learn from anyone. And I've always felt that way. I've always felt that I could learn from someone younger than me, my age, older, like it doesn't matter. And not to say that your age is indicative of your intelligence, or, your ability to take lessons out of day-to-day life. But I respect my elders, and like I believe that a lot of them have a lot of wisdom to impart on me, and I'd be an idiot not to use that as a resource, and not to use them like in the sense of like, oh, they're a resource, but like just to recognize that they've seen some stuff that I haven't, or that I'm currently seeing for the first time, and like they can really help you out. And I'm sure that they'd very much love to, because I'm sure that they would have loved to have that same help, when they were really going through it. So anyway, guys, I don't want to ramble too much, but I just had a great time yesterday with my dad and my uncle, and like seeing my aunt and my cousins and stuff like that, who are all older than I am. But I feel very at ease with them, and they feel at ease with me. And I felt like I learned a lot about myself over the past couple days, and reaffirmed some like pre-existing ideas about the importance of, branching out to all types of people, regardless of age, race, gender, whatever you want to put in as the criteria. But you're shooting yourself in the foot if you're not, talking to everybody, and you're only hanging out with like one demographic or one age group, what have you. So I'd highly recommend doing that. It's helped me a lot, and it has me feeling a lot more confident going into the future, and that, this too shall pass, as cliche as that might sound. Anyway, guys, I'll post this later tonight. Love you, and I'm gonna try and post some more videos. I know I've been slacking, but I'm just trying to live life and kind of get a sense of inner peace, and then I feel like that'll translate better in the videos. So hope you guys enjoy this one. There'll be plenty more in the future.